Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Twins. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
A nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Standing in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tapper up the line. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Swing and a line drive, but foul. One and one. Here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. Sano rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, Giro. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base running.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gamble back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting
Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Henniger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Minnesota's out in front, 3-1. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now batting, Robinson Cano will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score holds. It's 3-1. So here's Joe Mauer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Digging in now, Russell Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And quickly there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. What an outstanding play to end the inning. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More from Minneapolis following this. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the third inning to get underway.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder, Ben Yamamoto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Missed with a breaking ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, D. Gordon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 balls and a strike to count. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gordon moves over. 1 out.
Now back.
Here's Miguel Sano. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Gordon calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The left fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
At the plate, Steve Pearce. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. From the stretch. Back up the middle. Segura has it. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a... Gene Segura standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, Designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Seattle.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. Here's the first pitch to him.
To be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. In there, 2-2.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ryan Healy would be next. There's ball 4.
First base.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Haniger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, and it remains at 3. In now is Yasiel Puig, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
1 ball, no. Strikes the count. Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Joe Mauer. Now a bunt attempt here, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So digging in now, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He He's set and the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. The 1-0. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6-4. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat. Doesn't matter.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your team.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kyle Seager becomes the first out of the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Line drive to left. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here now is Mike Zunino, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's taken for strike 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back days with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're down here 5. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Seager is under it, 1 out. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Next for the Twins, designated hitter, Steve Pearce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
In now, Jorge Polanco takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early and
ready for another shot now. Joe Mauer 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Gamble coming in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Russell Martin now.
Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped him up. Healy is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gene Segura standing in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound, and quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Let's play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Robinson Cano, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go.
And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And they get to force it home. Whatever. Adam Warren gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Runner goes for third. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
And this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Gordon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Pierce on third with 2 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble is under it, and that's the 3rd out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Last time up,
he's down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's D. Gordon now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
1-0 the count. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And that's a fair ball. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Hit out towards second. And that's the 2nd out. To the plate now is the designated hitter. Nelson Cruz is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Joe Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out to short for Segura. And there's one away.
Now batting,
Russell Martin now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Line towards center field. Gordon is there. 2 gone.
the batter. Second baseman.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon moves over, and that retires the side. Down go the... Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt Belisle. Ready with the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ryan Healy goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. A bouncer up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He's set. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Seager at third. Cano on at second with 2 down.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Drilled to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Well, a great snag, but the runner comes in and scores. Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. In to score, the runner from third. Trying to pick things up where we left off. D. Gordon. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches
and he's safe at first. So a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there and this guy's going to swing at it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the third out. Here's Byron Buxton now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Byron Buxton.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Under it here is Seager to make the play. One gone. Here's Miguel Sano. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
High in the air out to center field. Gordon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Hitter Steve Pierce. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Gamble is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Nelson Cruz now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Trevor Hildenberger comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Trevor Hildenberger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now the 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. This is line to left. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
10-6 the final score in this game. The Mitten earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Marco Gonzalez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the show.